guys, welcome back to my stream again. We're gonna play Bladesong, but this time the full game, not just the demo, because I feel like playing the demo would be a waste of time for us, and it would be better just to play the full game. I can continue. Okay, so we just continue. Yeah. So we just continue from the demo then. That is fortunate. That is very fortunate. And you know what's interesting? It's I don't need to change the it's the same exe, so I can just continue. I just received a scrap item. Go to your inventory and inspect what you received. Salvaging turns scrap items into useful resources, the cost of a small amount of action points. So it's a perfect use for leftover points at the end of a day. Hover over items and see description and interact. Old tools, only good for salvage. Leather, wood, steel. Okay, salvage. When your action points are spent, it's time to end the day. If you end the day with any action points left, they will be lost. So try to use them up whenever you can. Okay. Daily upkeep 20. You have 35. I don't know what it's called. Oh, we can explore Eren. This is Eren Keep. Outer gate. I need to enter the city. Passage into Eren Keep is barred. Oh, I need to use my narrator voice. Are you watching the stream, honey?
Wait, yang baru belum.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. Passage into Eren Keep is barred by a colossal gate taller than a ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the masked king's ascension, it mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. Ooh, I can examine the magical barrier, but my knowledge is 45%. I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm just gonna approach the gate. As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan, and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Refugees push forward, begging for entry, and the guards batter them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, their drivers using horsewhips to lash stragglers out of the way. Okay, this is my vision for our character. Okay, we were a mercenary, and we've been with our mercenary band until everyone died, right? So I want us to be like this honorable guy that is battle tested and like battle hardened guy. So we won't do things such as sneak. Just call for the attention of the guards. Huh? What do you want? He gazes down at you like a fisherman disappointed with his catch. I want to enter the keep, sir. Okay, I don't think our I don't think our character would sound like that. I haven't figured out what the voice for our character. Oh jeez, I want to enter the keep, sir. No.
Morty.
I want to enter the keep. You a citizen? Got yourself a worker's permit? No, I don't. Then get out of here, applicant, and stop wasting my time. Applicant. That's the euphemism the guards use to refer to the desperate hordes camping at their gate. It has a nicer ring, you suppose, than refugee. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith. Every applicant who comes here begging is a doctor, or a master glassmaker, or a damned alchemist. You think I was born yesterday? If you're a smith, prove it. If you just come with me, I'll demonstrate my skills at the forge. You think I can just leave my post like that? Buzz off, little fly. Okay, head back to my tent. You return to your tent, where your makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best, working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected, you should make it a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. Okay. Nicely done. You finished the tutorial. From today on, you'll have more action points to spend. You won't be able to complete every commission, so pick the ones you like the sound of. The game will open up from here. Don't be afraid to explore. Here are a few resources to get you started. Thank you, game. We got 100 XP and 40 steel and 30 wood. Alright, what is this? Ooh. Ooh, a tree. A skill tree. Asymmetrical blades. Advanced swordsmithing. That is cool. Sword part scaling. Allows you to scale wood parts. Sword parts. Ah, and I can build asymmetrical blades. Oh, we can do some damage with that. We can do some major damage with that. Okay. Oh wow. I think this one is the most appealing to me. It's an old man limps up to your anvil, a worn blade in his quivering hands.
This sword has seen better days, Smith. Can you help?
Ooh, looks nice. The width is fine. Cross section. Point. But what does he want? Where's his taper thickness is fine. Taper width. Okay, what does he want actually? Unmet requirements. So this is the requirements, right? Blade length is fine. There's no weight requirement. There's no balance requirement. Impact. He wants sharpness. Requires at least 3. No stiffness and a regular point. Not too narrow, not too broad. So it needs a better point. Yep, that's a fine point indeed. Okay, we can change the thickness of it. Sharpness. How well the cross-section of the sword can cut through a target. So cross-section is already 100%. Maybe the taper thickness? How do you... Is it the width? I can change the width. don't know how to make it sharper. The steep edge angle of the wide and thin blade provides the best rating. Wide and thin blade. So I need to change the thickness to be thinner, right? Did we mess this up? Did we mess it up? Okay, we just make it thinner. It has seen better days though, for sure. Okay, we can offer it to Julian. He inspects the blade, running his thumb carefully along the edge. Much better. Good work, Smith. Oh, the currency is called thalers. Thalers? Thalers. Okay. This looks hard. We need 20 for Julian. Yeah. Let's do it. Well met, Smith. Could you make me a sword? Something long and vicious. Sharp enough to cut bone. I've got a spot of hunting to do later. You know how it is. We'll get a horseshoe, a ruined helmet, a leather bag. 98 thaler. That's pretty good. I don't really like I'm just a blacksmith, you know. I don't wanna talk. Like, I'll get started. Delightful. Damn, he wants a long ass variety of the blade. Okay. It's quite thin. That's fine. I'm gonna make it a bit wider. It's too wide. I think that's fine. Get it to a point. We need more impact though. Oh, we need more sharpness. Thickness. It's very sharp, but it has no impact because it's very, very thin. Material wood. I think I'll change the point. Sharper. How do I increase the sharpness? So wide. Okay. But the stiffness is bad though. He wants a narrow point. Is that not a narrow point? He wants it for stabbing. Is that not narrow enough for you? Is that not an acute point? Am I tripping? Yeah, that's like the most acute point that I can make. Maybe the width I have to change. Yeah, narrow point. No, this is the thickness. This is the right thickness, but we need more. Oh, this is the right width, but we need to change the thickness. Okay. It's the cross section then, I guess. How do I balance this? There you go. Okay, we got everything. Ah, not the narrow point. I need to change the thickness. Damn. The width. He wants a narrow point though. But he wants both impact and sharpness. How do you make a narrow point and have the sharpness and the thickness? Length is fine. It's a cross section. Maybe I. This is a really hard commission that I should not have taken. We need 10, at least 10 wood materials. Two-handed and a narrow point. The narrow point is hard.
I'm gonna play. Let's build a zoo.
Okay, honey. Okay, we got an arrow point. That's good. Alright, I think we're done with this. And then we just need a lot of wood stuff. This is leather. Let's... He wants 10? We don't have that many, sir. What? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to use timber for the... We use steel for
It's
this.
going down. I'm yelling timber.
Yes.
Should I buy the DLC? Ada aquarium DLC gitu.
4?
63 cow. 70.
That looks so uncomfortable. If you want to, sure.
Ternyata tuh kalau misalnya payment pakai Dana, refundnya itu ke Dana bukan ke Steam Wallet.
Oh iya,
Hmm.
that's weird. Aku refundnya ke Steam Wallet kok.
Aku di refundnya ke Dana. Gue kaget.
Oval strong taper. I think that's fine. Use this pommel. Better impact. This has better mobility. That's shit mobility. This has better mobility, right? Nope. This one has better mobility. Nope. You need a pommel. We'll put a... Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks okay. What's the name of our sword, honey? The stabby stabby?
Yeah.
Balanced
Stabby 1.
balanced stabby 1. Alright. I'm gonna offer it to this guy. He takes his weapon with reverent hands, as if it's a sacred relic. Thank you, Smith. When night falls, I shall start my next hunt. Why is it? It's like dignified, balanced, stabby one. Our first real sword. I earned a skill point. Okay. Either the scaling. Oh, no, I don't need the scaling. Advanced swordsmithing, I think is fine. Unlocks advanced cross-section control. Asymmetrical blades is fun too. Oh, we can be an engraver. Ability, curved blades. Sword part bending. Ability, polishing. Asymmetrical blades or advanced swordsmithing? I think for now, advanced swordsmithing would be better. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Engraver. Unlocks engraving blades and sword parts. Increase your finesse by one. Sorry. Okay. We fix Andres's sword as our last. So what do you need? Oh, you want the weight to be heavier. A broad point is achieved, so that's just the thickness then. Yep, that's it. Good work, Smith. Thanks. He wants it to be less heavy. I named. Oh, I didn't name the sword again. Shit. All right, that's it for today. Ooh. A major sword part book teaching of the following sword: guard, sellsword, pommel, wheel type J. Can I use that? No? Okay. Okay, we just end the day then. Hey, oh my god, the day's profit is 144. Nice, we got 159. So we can go explore the camp maybe to find a merchant. Outside the walls of Eren Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. I'll introduce myself to the neighbors. The tents near you are mostly occupied by unfriendly, suspicious folk. They spit on the ground when you approach and ward you off with threatening gestures. There's one exception, however, a young woman who actually smiles as you approach, though her eyes are haunted and hollow set. Glad to see you feeling better. You're on death's door for a while there. Sir, have we met? Well, no. You weren't exactly conscious. I dragged you to safety after you fell off your horse. Thank you for that. No problem. The old woman did most of the work, nursing you back to health. I checked in now and then, but she told me you were still recovering. Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her in days. Yeah, I have no idea. Let me know if you run into her again. I'd like to thank her. Will do. But wait, do you mean to say she's not a relative of yours? How odd. Must have been just a kind-hearted old soul. Count your blessings. There's not many of those around in this camp. Aye, it's nice to see a friendly face around here. And good to meet you too. Name's Chev, short for Chevena. But only my mother calls me that. And she's been dead for 10 years. She's painfully thin and covered in grime, much like everyone else in the camp. She's the first person you've seen smile, though. What do you imagine goes on in Eren Keep? We're starting to forget what civilization used to look like. It's somewhere you can set up shop, build a real business, not just scrape by, I think. You make it sound so easy. I wish I had a skill I could build a business around. All I know how to do is to survive one day to the next. She lapses into silence. Somewhere in the distance, a scream rings out. You both try to ignore it. Do you know anyone selling materials I could use for my forge? I heard someone say that there's a scrap peddler in the Lost City selling all sorts of things. Be careful if you go to the Lost City, though. That place gives me the shivers. Alright, thanks, Chev. Before you can leave, Chev grabs your arm. There's a wild desperation in her eyes. I've been stuck out here for weeks, and not everyone in the camp is as friendly as you. Not sure how much longer I can last. Can you do me a favor? If you get into Eren's Keep before me, find a fellow named Lucas Boriona. He's my uncle. If he knew I was out here, he'd help me. I'm sure of it. Of course, I'll let him know. Thank you. She rubs her eyes. Look at me, getting my hopes up. Lucas Boriona. Remember the name. Chev lifts her head in farewell. Chef lifts her hand in farewell as you walk away from her tent. Her smile is as fragile as porcelain. We can scavenge for food. The tragedy of the applicants' camp is indescribable. So is the smell. There are no sewers out here, and not everyone bothers to go to the outskirts to use the latrines. Tucked away from the squalor, you find a pocket where desperation hasn't completely taken hold. Children are playing in the mud. A few scrawny chickens peck at the ground, miraculously uneaten. As you pick your way through, wary eyes track your movements from tent flaps, some calling out to alert their neighbors to the presence of a newcomer. At the center of this little commune, you find a family crouched around a huge cooking pot, simmering with meats and scrounged vegetables. A little girl tosses a handful of wild herbs into the stew. Your mouth waters. I'm gonna approach him. A father, a mother, a gaggle of children, a grandmother with a face like an ancient apple, even a dog, rolling on its bag in the dirt, tongue waggling. They're rough-looking sorts, filthy and gaunt, but you're not exactly presentable yourself these days. As you get closer, the man twitches aside his cloak to reveal a heavy wooden club. His wife's hand darts to a dagger in her belt. The dog snarls, hackles raised. They all look at you carefully, awaiting your next move. I'm gonna introduce myself. Oh there, stranger. Name's Bennett Maunder. This here's my wife, Trianne, and her ma, Gaida. I can take you through the names of the nippers too if you like, but I get them mixed up myself. The young woman smiles wanly, withdrawing her hand from the dagger's hilt. The old woman just nods, her expression lost in a mass of wrinkles. The children cluster behind their father, peeping at you and giggling. This mutt's name's Chlodo. He's a good boy. Keeps the vultures away. With the word vultures, Bennett's expression darkens. Chlodo sneezes disdainfully. What's in the pot? Smells incredible. It only smells good because from the looks of you, you haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Come on. Pull up a rock. Grab a bowl. He's nice. This is a hugely generous gesture. Meat out here is as precious as gold, and this man has children to feed. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy their meal, man. It's hot and thick and rich with meat. It's the best thing you've ever tasted. For the first time in weeks, the hunger in your belly ceases its howling. How long have you been camping out here, Bennett? Almost 2 months now. Every day I beg the guards to let us through, but they're not interested in the likes of us. They offered us a trade though. They'll take our nippers in and keep them safe, if Trian and I go work ourselves to death in their mines. But then who would look after old Gita, eh? I agree. She wouldn't survive out here alone. Aye, that's the truth of it. So we're stuck out here for the time being. Don't worry though, we'll find a way to get ourselves past that gate. Where'd you find all this food, man? You seen those big merchant caravans that come trundling through the camp every day? A box of rations fell off the back of one of those. That's some luck, ain't it? Ah, it just fell off on its own accord, did it? Most fortunate, eh? He gives you a theatrical wink. One of his children giggles and hugs his leg. Well, pleasure to meet you, Bennett. I'll see you later. Away from the Monders, the atmosphere of the camp reasserts itself. Unfriendly gazes, distant sobbing. You draw your coat closer on yourself and hurry back to your tent. Wow, what a nice guy. You climb into your bedroll, enjoying the rare feeling of a full belly. You offer a silent thanks to Bennett Monder and his clan before sleep steals you away. We are now well fed. Okay, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. I'll take Celine and Bennett. Bennett? The same Bennett? Bennett Monder approaches your anvil with Shlodo trotting faithfully beside him. The dog's tail wags in recognition as he spots you. Good tidings, Smith. Just thought I'd drop by and take a look at your forge. It's a nice little setup you've got here, ain't it? It's not bad. Aye, I'm impressed. He pauses to scratch Shlodo behind the ears, then straightens with a sigh. To tell the truth, Smith, this ain't a social call. I was looking to commission a blade from you. Oh, I'm missing a skill. The sword part scaling. Shit. Okay. We'll take other commissions first. 4 plus 3, 1, 2, 3 is 7. Fuck, that's not enough. Yeah, we'll take Isolde. A woman stands at your anvil, her eyes scanning the horizon. She flinches as you approach her. I hear it at night, you know, circling, screeching, getting closer. The others say I'm mad, that we left that thing back in the wastes, but they didn't see what it did to my brother, the way it looked at me as it tore him from limb to limb. It didn't hunt like an animal. It watched me, enjoyed my fear. I'm sure it followed me all this way. Sounds like a good blade at your side could come in handy. I don't know what a sword can do against something like that, but I figured having a sword is better than having nothing at all. Sure. Pigment Crimson. I have that. Something not too lengthy. That's enough. Gotta change the thickness for better mobility. Not too heavy as well. Something like that. We changed the width just a little wider. And then we gotta make a point here. So it's good for stabbing. She wants an even narrower point. Okay. And then we can. She wants it one-handed, so we can taper off the width a little bit and taper the thickness a little bit, so it's even even lighter. Sorry, try to find the words. And then we make a cross section here. Some abilities like cross section features advanced control that allows you to further customize their shape. Once your ability reaches 100%, advanced control becomes available. Select and hammer changes to change various shape parameters. Okay. Okay, for the edge thickness. Oh, the sharp. Oh, it's not sharp. Okay, I want it super sharp. What is stiffness for? Okay, we need more of that then. Stiffness, convexity. It's not sharp though. Could have a little bit of weight. It's not sharp at all. Want it to be super sharp. It's super sharp. Impact is how hard the sword hits. It hits the hardest when it's heavy and has a lot of mass near the point. Okay. So we make it a bit heavier. It has no weight at all. It has no stiffness. Shit. Add a bit more weight to it. We make a narrower point. It's one-handed, so that's good. Smooth leather. Oh, it's for the... Okay, so I'm gonna make the structured leather. Cow leather on wood. Okay, we'll make this the guard, so it's a bit... Yeah, we need to add on the weight. And I want the thick. It increases this. Wait, what? I can put it there? What? Why? Why? Why can I do that? Why is that allowed? Speed. It loses balance with it. It loses balance with a pommel. Okay. Not enough resources. No. Shit. What if the pommel is steel? Wait, no. The handle is poplar wood. And then the cow leather is here and here. Okay. That works. I think fine wood would be better in terms of color. Okay. I'm gonna name it the crimson the crimson guard. Yeah? Yeah? We cool?
Yeah?
It's not the best looking. I mean, who puts leather on a guard?
You did.
Yeah, because that's the requirement. Should I make the blade a bit longer? This is gonna shatter everything. Okay, I want that speed. Like, okay, Crimson Guard. There you go. She weighs the blade in her hand. The balance is perfect. When it comes, I won't hesitate. Not like before. Not like when I ran and when I left them. She pauses. The pause lengthens it until it becomes clear that she won't speak again. You know, a sword can only do so much if you don't know how to use it. It'll do enough. I heard it again last night, closer than ever. Let it come. I'm not scared anymore. Alright, the Crimson Guard. There you go. We get so many ruined helmets and old tools. We gotta scrap that soon. Gotta scrap those. Ah, that's not enough. That's not enough XP. Ah, I'm going crazy, bro. I want to help Bennett, but I need the sword part scaling. Let's go with Liamo. Yeah. What do you want? Lower its weight and its balance. I'll change the thickness. There you go. That's it. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah, broad point. What? My blade is not sharp. Says who? Alah. Can I offer it to him? I can. Much better. Good work, Smith. Thanks. Nameless sword again. No, that doesn't give me XP. Shit. I'm a bit desperate now. What? Yeah, I can't take Bennett's request anymore. Sorry, buddy. By the way, I'll be right back. I feel a bit peckish. I'll be back. I'm back.
Come back.
Alright. Let's try. Does this actually give us... It gives us 20 XP. We need 50 XP. I should have taken Celine instead. I got 420 XP. I can at most take 40 XP. Aduh. Salah. Shit. Can I load the game? I can. Yeah, what if I just load this? 6. Oh, not that one then. This one then. Yeah. Alright. 720 minus 300. Ah, it's different now. We have different people now. Could I save scum this? 720 minus 350. So we need 370. So we'll just take Styla's quest because it gives 420 XP. So makan guys, martabak manis.
Apa makan?
Something is tossed at your feet. The broken remains of a sword. The blade is snapped in half. My old blade finally gave out on me. It wasn't much to look at, but I've carried that thing with me since the world fell apart. I feel naked without it. Can you replace it? I can't be defenseless. I've seen what happens to defenseless people in this new age. I got you. Stila. So it needs to have superb mobility. Huh? Use parts from this specific book. What? Parts are marked with a star. That's okay. looks a bit fucked, but I think that's fine. I think the customer likes it this way. Okay. Pommel time. I'll give you a soul sword. Hilt. It's not very balanced. Speed +1. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but I think I'll make this out of wood as well. Yeah, better balance, better mobility. I think this is good. I don't have any leather left. The mobile edge. Thank you, Smith. I missed having steel at my side. Okay, we got another clue. This might be even better than my old blade. Hope this one lasts as long as that did. That thing carried me through the sundering and all the troubles that followed. I hope it does. Sincerely do. Okay, level 3. We can choose to be an engraver. Alright, requires level 5, never mind. No, we do the sword part scaling. For sure. And then we save here. And then we talk to Bennett. What's going on, brother? It's not bad. Yep. Tell you the truth, Smith, this ain't a social call. I was looking for a commission a blade from you. What brought this on? Camp's a dangerous place and it's getting more dangerous by the day. I could do good with a good sword if I'm to protect my family. Alright? Well, he's gonna give us gold and a mystery reward. Okay. Camp's a dangerous place and it's getting more dangerous by the day. Any experience with a weapon? Not with swords, no. But I kept order at my old tavern with a stout cudgel when I needed. Drunk men are easier to handle than desperate ones. I do know a bit. Shit, we need leather. At least 9. We don't have enough. Can I salvage something? Can I salvage some leather from something? Fuck. Okay, whatever. Let's just do it. I do know a bit about how to hurt a man. Damn, he's a tough guy. Tough guy for real.
King, the one to be messed with.
Mm-hmm. Because he's nice to me, he gave me some food. So I was so desperate to do this for him. Gotta repay good with good. Sometimes that's not,
Yes.
that doesn't happen in real life, but
Well, you can do anything in a game.
yeah. Hold W or S to scale the part. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, but you need a guard, right? Do you not need a guard? I feel like you do need a guard. This increases the weight quite a fair bit. Just use this. He wants an arrow point. Sorry. He wants leather. I think that's a fine blade. It has quite good sharpness, great mobility, great speed, kind of okay impact, a really okay stiffness. Yeah, I'm gonna name this the Family Guard. The Family Guard. Because for him to protect his family, right? It's pretty good, right? What do you think, honey?
Yeah?
Do you think the color should be brown or crimson or yellow for the guard? Terus ada bedanya, ada smooth, ini smooth cow leather sama ada textured ribbed lamb leather.
I think the cow.
Hello?
Hello?
Ya, putus tadi kayak, you think the cow would be better?
Yeah, the cow goes moo. Yeah, I think the cow would be better. The cowhide.
What color? Black, walnut brown, crimson, or saffron?
Black or brown, sir?
I mean, for a family protector, I think brown is more appropriate. What do you think?
Sure, brown.
Okay. The Family Guard. There you go, Bennett. Bennett takes the sword with reverent hands, his weathered face lighting up. Clodo wags his tail. I don't know much about Swordsmith, but this one feels good in my hands. He makes a few careful practice swings, testing the weapon's weight and reach while Chlodo watches approvingly. If any more vultures circles around my family, they'll find more than what they bargained for. Between Chlodo's teeth and his blade, the marauders can hold their ground. The Monders. Well, give my regards to Trian and the children. I will indeed. They'll be pleased to know you're looking out for us. Thank you, Smith. Here, take this. I found it in the ruins. He produced a gleaming necklace, clearly valuable. Thank you, Bennett. Or should I feign like, oh, I can't take this. This is too much, Bennett. I can't take this. Please, out of everyone in this Forsaken camp, you're one of the only decent people I've met. We have to look out for each other. If you ever need anything, company, a hot meal, whatever, you know where to find us. Come on, Shlodo. Nice. We made the family guard. We got 4 steel, 1 gold, 1 old tools, 1 gold pendant, and a pigment alabaster. Okay, we got gold actually. Oh, gold is for sword making. For decorative purposes. We need more leather, wood, and steel. We can probably sell the gold pendant for more money if we need it. We should salvage these. $14 steel from that. Okay. We just need more leather and wood. Okay, we need to go to the Lost City to get more stuff. Not all of Eren Keep was granted the Masked King's protection. In centuries past, the city spilled beyond its ancient walls. Now the barrier, which traces the wall's course, has left these outer areas to the mercy of the wastes. Nicknamed the Lost City, these crumbling districts have been picked over by countless looters, but rumors persist that there is worthwhile treasure to be found amongst the rubble. Yeah, we need to go and get the scrap peddler. As night draws closer, the shadows in the Lost City come alive. Hidden eyes watch from high places. You scurry through the ruins, feeling as small and vulnerable as an insect. Fortunately, the scrap peddler is easy to find. He warms his hands over a blazing fire in an empty market square, accompanied by a sad-looking mule pulling a cart full of junk. He is an off-putting sight. Most of his face is bandaged, but the exposed areas are a mess of festering sores and flaking skin. You dread to think what the bandages are hiding. Not contagious, not contagious. The peddler points at himself as he shouts. One yellow eye peers madly at you through the gauze. Alright, I believe you. You don't need to yell. The peddler nods, looking immensely pleased. I have many things. I find them in the dark places. I sell to you? Can I see your wares? Oh, a new vendor is available from your forge. So I can, like, order stuff from him. That's cool. But it's too dark. The dark time is for taking my favorites, not giving. Come back in daylight so you can see what you is buying, yes? Okay, cool. So, yeah, don't take this the wrong way, brother. But I'm surprised no one has killed you and stolen your goods. Ha! I am good at hiding. I found I cough and splutter and pretend to be contagious. The Batman run a mile. But I'm actually not contagious. I swear it. So what do you sell here? Many things, much to be found for those who know. Alright, bye. Partners forever and always, yes? His rotten grin sends a shiver down your spine. I can search the ruins for valuables. The lost city has been endlessly picked over by scavengers. Your hopes of finding something are slim, but irresistible. Shards and rubble crunch underfoot as you trudge down empty streets. Sure enough, one by one, the half-collapsed shells of houses prove to offer nothing of value. Alright, let's just give up. You wouldn't want to get lost and become one more nameless corpse among the ruins. You hurry back to the outskirts. The sun slips slow in the sky. The shadows of the ruins lengthen. Time to leave. Alright, I can buy stuff now. Few hours past midnight, you're woken by a soft, silken hiss. A blade slices through the fabric of your tent. The fabric falls away to reveal a pair of gleaming eyes, a crescent of yellow teeth, a gaunt figure with a knife in his hands. He steps carefully into your tent, apparently thinking you asleep. Behind him are the dim shapes of other men. Each night, you bury your tools and your coin in a new location. There's not much in the tent they can steal, but they don't look like the types who will be happy if they don't find anything worthwhile. Should I feign sleeping? Or should I scream at them, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm gonna shout. "Hey, what are you doing?" The man freezes, his grin widening. "Oh, awake is ya? Might be easier this way. Hand over your coins, food, anything you got." His companions enter the tent behind him. 3 more men, all rail thin and desperate. The leader takes a menacing step closer. "You picked the wrong tent. I make swords. You think I can't defend myself?" The leader hesitates, but only for a moment. 4 against 1, Smith. Use your head. I have 65% toughness. Stop waving that toothpick in my face. You think you scare me, you scrawny runt? Toughness success! The thief pauses, eyes fitting across your muscular shoulders and strong, calloused hands. He attempts to smile. "Let's get out of here, boys. Think we picked the wrong tent after all." The thieves melt away into the night, leaving you alone in your sliced open tent. They'll require a few hours of stitching to repair, but you're too tired to attempt it now. You manage a few more hours of fitful sleep before dawn breaks. Damn, I think if I have high enough finesse, I can just grab my sword and stick it to him, and we get loot.
Oh.
You just unlocked your first vendor. At any point during the day, visit vendors to buy resources and other items. Okay. Scrap peddler. What's up, brother? You make your way through the lost city, a harsh daylight throwing the ruins into stark relief. The sound of your footsteps echoes eerily in the crumbling silence. At last, you reach the scrap peddler square, a rumble-strewn market plaza reclaimed by weeds. The peddler perks up at your approach, his one visible yellow eye widening with excitement at the prospect of a customer. I saved the prettiest trinkets for you, yes? Survey his wares. Okay. I need leather and wood. Ooh, he has indigo as well. Modular thinking. Oh, he has books as well. Peterson type age guard. It's 100. It's every book is 100. Can't buy that. Okay, so 1 steel is 15. It's 5. But 1 old tool is 75. 1 old tool, if I remember correctly, last time we got 14 steel out of that. So 14 times 5 is already 70. So it's not worth it, in my opinion. We should get more wood. Like at least 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we get 20 leather. Even though it's more expensive. Yeah. Maybe one book too. Well, daily we need 20. A guard. Modular thinking. Quillian block. I think I'll buy this sword essential book. Alright. Thanks. I have some questions for you. Yes, yes. What's your name, peddler? That's right. I'm a peddler. Scraps the game. Alright. I don't have any other questions. I need to tell your friends of me. Tell them I'm not contagious. Not at all. Okay, my action points are 8, and my finesse is, my toughness is 3. Definitely tired. I think I need food. But let's do some smithing, shall we? We only have 8, so shit. We can choose to forge Griswold. We get 84 tailors, 6 leather, a mystery reward, 580 XP, 420. A drum. Yeah, let's do Griswold. I need a sword, aye? What kind of sword are you after? Something that'll make him think twice about bothering me. He's bigger than me, but a good blade evens the odds, don't it? Not looking for trouble, aye? I just want to be left alone to do my work in peace. Alright, I'll help you, sir. He wants mobility and stiffness. Mobility suffers. I want a bit more impact. Just a bit wider. Yep. He wants a narrow point. Narrower? Narrower? Okay. He wants leather on this too. One-handed. I mean, basically I'm done. It's just not sharp. We need the cross section to be built. I want it to be super sharp. No. I don't need the edge thickness. Convexity a little bit. Ah, shoot. Okay, it's pretty sharp. It has no impact though. It has, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's as much as I can do. Maybe I taper the width a little bit. No. Give it a bit more impact, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, this is super sharp now. But we need... He wants a really narrow point. So we cannot taper the width. Like that. It has no impact. Can I control Z that? I cannot. Maybe taper the thickness a little bit. Okay, it's a very thin blade. Has no speed yet. Maybe we change the thickness. So it has more impact. Yep, it has more impact. It doesn't. It still doesn't have speed. Make it just that little bit wider. Longer handle. We'll make the handle longer. My favorite grip. Doesn't have a guard though. The Peterson Type H. That is ugly. I'm sorry, but that's ugly as shit. Square cross. That's cool actually. I like that. I like that. Okay. Ooh, we get more pommels. Oh, there's emblems now. That, oh, holy crap, that's cool. Okay. Functional. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Scent stopper. No. Ooh, fishtail. Ooh, fishtail is cool though. It'll impact the balance a little bit, but I'll change it to wood. I think I like it. I think I like it. What should we name this blade? Stabby, go away.
Yes.
Because it is supposed to be a deterrent. He takes the blade in his dirt-blackened hand, immediately testing its sharpness against his thumb. A thin line of blood trickles through the grime, and he grinds with satisfaction. Now let that bastard come and test me, I'll split him down the middle and bury the pieces in the midden pile. Colorful imagery. Good luck out there, Gravedigger. Aye, and you, Smith. If I end up burying you, I promise I'll put you somewhere nice. Maybe near a tree. Stabby, go away. Oh, we got the pigment. That's nice. We're like so close to leveling up, but we can't. We don't have a... I can salvage this heavy shackles. We need more steel, so 12 steel from that. Okay. End the
You
day.
have one name. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Stab.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go to the camp and eat. Why is my toughness reducing? I had 4 toughness. Outside the walls of Eren Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Let's head to Mother's tent. Bennett and his wife are nowhere to be seen. Old Gaida sits in her chair, smiling vacantly, while the children stoke the fire and scrub out the iron pot. Chlodo, the dog, trots up, wagging his tail at your approach. The oldest of the children, a boy with twig-thin limbs and sour face, looks up from his work and glares. What do you want? Where are your parents? Trying to score us more food soon as we get some meat. Seems you can't help but give it away to random strangers. He glares at you, obviously a thinly veiled accusation. Would have been rude to turn down your father's invitation. Diplomacy 65%. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom! Yes, success! The boy relents. Yeah, guess so. Old man's too damn nice for his own good. Fetch Lodo. Duck pushes into your hands, tail whipping maniacally. Didn't catch your name, kid. Sandrick. I'll tell my dad you stopped by. Alright. Bye. Can I steal rations from a passing wagon? Black armored guards sit atop the wagon. I don't think I can do that. A child runs out in front of the wagon, almost ending up minced beneath its wheel. The wagon pulls to a halt as the guards shout at the boy to get out of the way. 35% though. I don't have much finesse. I'll reconsider this. Crime doesn't pay. I'll look around the camp even more. It's an appalling spectacle. Should I speak to Chef? I'll speak to Chef. Nice to see you again. I'm just enjoying my dinner. I'd offer you some, but I'm still waiting for my sommelier to pair the perfect wine. Okay. Yeah, what's the latest gossip, dude? Oh, you know, the usual thing. Petty fights and thefts. People die. New people turn up with the waste. From the waste to replace them. Do you know about the magic barrier? It appeared shortly after the Sundering, right? At the same time as the Masked King took the throne? I don't know much about that, sorry. Okay. So do you have a plan for getting into Eren Keep? Of course, I've got a skilled team assembled with lockpicks and grappling hooks. No, I don't have a plan for getting in. I'm making this up as I go and failing miserably. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Massaging your swollen joints and trying to ignore the rumbling in your belly. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. I hope so. Really hope so. Indrus. Steel 44 tailor. 105 tailors. Some gold. Broken cartwheel and old tools. So, we get a book from Androe, but we get gold from Jana. Okay, Androe first. Material leather, material wood. We got enough of both. Okay, I'm after a weaponsmith now. Listen, I know a good blade when I see one, so don't try to fob me off with a half-assed job. I got you. That's a long blade. The blade of a long ass variety. Change width. Oh, not width, thickness. Why is it so wide now? Good enough. He wants a narrow point on this. Then we make a cross section before we taper it off. Okay, perfect. We don't need to taper the width and thickness, I don't think. I think that's fine. I want to give it a guard still. I really like this Soligan Malchus. But he wants leather. I'll use the fine wood for... No, actually, plain poplar wood. We don't really have much steel anymore. We gotta be careful with that. Give it a good grip. A big ol' grip. A normal size grip? A smaller grip? Give me a nice grip. There you go. It doesn't offer any speed. Better when the sword is light. And I've been liking the fishtail design. Why is it so big though? Doesn't offer much speed, but it is sharp, so I'll make it black leather. Maybe I'll just give him a cell sword. Doesn't offer any speed. No, I think this needs to be structured. Okay. Sharp knight. It has impact. It doesn't have any speed, but it does have mobility. And it is sharp. It's quite sharp, and it has stiffness. But it's the speed is bad, but that's okay. Here you go, Android. He takes the weapon in a practiced grip. His confident stance and well-drilled movements speak some military background, perhaps. Fair enough, Smith. Hats off to you. Not a bad job. The 105 tailor is hard to ignore, not gonna lie. I leveled up again. Okay, what does that book teach us? Ooh, a minor sword part book teaching the following sword part design. A riser and ferrule. Whatever that means. I do not know. Jana. We don't have... Oh, no. We don't have enough steel. Kilogram of steel? Okay. Bruin helmet by 9 steel. Good enough. We can always buy it from the scrap peddler. Sword part bending. Oh, that's cool. I need level 5 though. Curved blades. Fuller. We can take asymmetrical blade. Later. Yeah, we can always buy scrap from the peddler. Or buy more. We need more leather, don't we? Shh. Okay. Save, yeah. 75, yeah. I need at least 30. 10 of this, 10 of that. I can't afford anything else. Maybe the broken cartwheel for 20. Sure, it's not that expensive. Alright, bye. Yeah. Let's do Jana. She gives us gold. And 74 tailors. 44. 10. The woman who approached your anvil has a sharp, quick eye that never stops scanning her surroundings. Judging by her scars, she's had some close scrapes in the past. I'm going to head into the lost city and find stuff to sell. People say there's treasure there. Stuff that was left behind. Old tools, scrap, maybe even some gold. But the lost city's dangerous. Things hunt in the dark. I need something to keep me alive out there. Call it an investment. Okay. Ah, she requires speed. Okay, the minimum required length, and then we change the thickness so that it is very thin. The width a little bit. I'll change the thickness. Then she wants a narrow point on this. And then the cross section. Just leave it with some impact. Add a bit more impact. No. We need more sharpness. Okay, it's super sharp, but it has no impact. Okay. Then we taper the width a little bit to add speed. Ooh, it's a swift sword. I don't like how it concaves like that. That's the cross section, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It has no weight though. Stiffness is okay. It has no impact. That should be fine. It's for stabbing. Okay. Give her the usual grip. 92, 88. This one's 88. Okay, the speed is definitely good. Okay, we need more impact. Speed isn't a factor anymore because we got 2 points of speed. At least it has a bit of impact, and it has full mobility, sharpness, and stiffness. That's what I like to see. It's a one-handed sword. Oh, it has a riser now. Interesting. Yeah, let's put a riser in there. It has a ferrule as well. Ooh. That's cool. Put a fishtail in there. The balance is lost. The balance is a bit off. Oh, why is it like that? It looks cooler though. Maybe I just don't know how ferrule works. That's regular. Small round. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. The small round ferrule. Maybe it doesn't really offer anything like. I'm gonna Google what is ferrule used for. It's wait, what? It's a metal ring or cap placed at one or both ends of a sword grip. It reinforces the handle structure, secures wrapping material like wire or leather, and covers gaps to give the hilt a clean finish. Ah, okay. I understand. I understand. Did I put a... Is that a ferrule? I did put a ferrule here. And then just a small one down here, right? It looks disjointed though. Maybe because this is too small. Yo, it looks monstrous right here. What do you think, babe?
Wait.
The ferrule made of poplar wood to made of fine wood, so it just distinguishes itself from the rest. The pommel is too big. Yeah.
It's giving mermaid.
Yeah. Should I? Oh, well, it's gonna destroy the balance, I think. No, actually, it has better balance if the guard and the handle and everything is made of wood. Has superior balance, 96% balance. But it might break in battle. So I usually opted for steel, so it has a little bit more weight to it. Oh, this is mighty fine too. The Quick Mermaid. Oh, by the way, I got an indigo leather coloring, so I can make it blue.
The primary blue gitu ya. Oh, it's dark blue.
Yeah, it's indigo. Oh, we can have like a polish level. Okay, this is super polished. This is not polished. Interesting. I like polished. Yeah, anyways, it's called the Quick Mermaid. It's gonna have the blue tail. I decided.
Okay.
I've wielded a blade or two in my time, and this one's special. Thank you, Smith. You're welcome. Oh, we got another pigment. Saddle brown. Okay, it's time to sleep. New Balance 100. I'm just gonna stay in the forge this time. Don't wanna go anywhere. Okay. Oh, Garrett. Garrett? Different. Silver. 132 tailors. Whoa. Mystery reward. A book? I like books. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Nerd.
Oh my god, look at the required at least 12 leather for Bruca. And for Garrett too. Dude, we need to get more leather. My finances are in tatters. It's in ruins.
Oh no.
It's in ruins. Anyways, it's already 12:30. I'm gonna save the game. Wait, what? Gonna save the game. And I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys so much for following on this journey. If you enjoy the stream, consider subscribing, liking the stream, and click on the notification bell. Don't forget to follow my Instagram as well. It's up there and down there. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, guys.